you don't expect to find in mid-November very much still in full flower in the herbaceous border, but Echinops botanicus, or the sea holly as it's often known, is still flowering nicely and is something really quite nice to cut and take indoors because it's so unusual to have something flowering like this at this time. But you've also got the chance now to cut these flower heads, whether they're open or not, and actually include them and dry in a Christmas arrangement. You can cut them and maybe lose some of the rather prickly lower leaves, but probably not all of them. And if you cut quite a nice bunch, don't worry about if some of the flowers haven't come out in full as yet, but they'll dry off nicely too. But the flower heads which have already gone over, don't bother with them, because if you cut them, the seeds will shatter and they'll be no good as a dried out Christmas decoration. But if you hang this clump upside down in a hot cupboard or in a drying room and allow them to dry off and die off naturally, the flower heads will stay intact, the leaves will go brown but they'll still stay intact, and actually by Christmas you've got something which will look very nice in a vase. Perhaps you could spray paint the flower heads white, perhaps you just leave them as they are, mingle them in with a few other Christmas flowering things, a spray of mahonia or something like that. Anyway, it saves the flowers going to waste, and it's a different idea of something new and unusual to do for Christmas. Drying them off will take about a month or so. Just tie the bunch up tightly, hang them upside down and allow them to dry off naturally.